Good morning, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so Geminis, I'd like to get you started with your February reading. Okay, and we're going to focus solely on your romantic situation, but of course, whatever else that Spirit wants you to know, I'm going to share that information with you. All right. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading, as with any other reading, simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there, and that's fine. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it certainly offers you the valuable information to at least help you ascertain your best path forward as we move forward into the next month here. Okay? If this reading does in fact resonates for you guys or you just simply like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure, ladies and gentlemen, to press that subscription button because that's very important. Okay, so let's get started. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be using my more angelic deck here today to convey your reading. Okay, and with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be discussing with you what I'm seeing as an overarching theme. Okay, what I'm seeing um, regarding where the purpose of your relationship. Then we're going to discuss perhaps potential blocks that might impede success this month or things that you might want to consider injecting into your situation. And then we're going to just give you a bit more guidance, angelic guidance, and just end this reading by just sharing with you a probable outcome should you continue as you are now. Okay? So let's shuffle up and see what the cards have in regards to your situation. Again, this reading is valid until the end of February. Okay? So, Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share with Gemini in regards to their romantic situation? And first, Gemini, I'm just going to select a few cards from the bottom of the deck to just get a sense of the overarching theme that it's pervading your reading. Okay, let's just shuffle the deck up a little bit more. Okay. All right, let's go on and just select a few cards, ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of the deck here. We have, we have Archangel Gabriel. Okay, and this is more so the overarching energy. And what this angel wants you to know is you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. And Gemini, this is in line with what your sign is gifted to doing. Communication is one of your strongest talents here. And a lot of you may already be in a communication field. A lot of you might even have YouTube channels here. So this angel wants you not to allow insecurities to what? Hold you back. Because Geminis, a lot of people are very, very, very jealous of you, okay? And just to connect this with your romantic situation, understand that you do have the ability to resolve difficulties within challenging romantic situations here. And communication is key, is your key, okay? And this angel does not want you to be held back by jealousies or, you know, different things that people um, have been saying about you, including very magical, demonic magical acts that people, or dark acts that energies that people have been throwing your way. Okay? Let's select another card here. We have Azure. Okay? So this angel wants you to know that it's already kind of telling you how things are going to result here. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. So this is almost a wish card here. So whatever it is that that you guys have been wishing, um, connecting with your romantic situation, this is definitely is going to come true. Okay. And when I see this card, it's reminding me of the old song back in the day, particularly when I was a college student. Desiree's song, You Gotta Be. So that's what I'm hearing. You gotta be strong, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be wiser. Have patience and have faith. And don't try to force, results or things to happen until due time. Recognize that divine timing is your timing is certainly different from the spiritual world. Don't rush things. Enjoy, Gemini, the process. Okay, let's go on and select another card here. We have Francesca. So Francesca is she wants you to ask yourself this question. What do you desire right now, Gemini? And since we're focusing more so on your romantic situation, okay, ask yourself, evaluate, determine what it is that you want in the way of a relationship and get moving, okay? Visualize it and it will come about. But negativity will certainly block your progress. So surrender negative thinking to include, but not limited to, toxic people and emotional vampires, everything that tends to impede success. Okay? Let's go on and select another card here and we'll just get more into more specifics into your reading. We have the angel Teresa. So Teresa is also she's telling you now that it's basically, further echoing what I've just mentioned to you guys that it's time that you do a bit you need to reevaluate your situation. It's time that you take time out. And taking time out means, ladies and gentlemen, stop worrying about other people. Take time out for yourself. Focus on what it is that you need to do, Gemini, for yourself and your own well being. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, Gemini, but it's just simply time for you to stop and take care of yourself because if you don't, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get sick. Okay? Now let's go on, as discussed, to get on into more specifics in your reading and just to pull a card here and just ask Spirit, what is the purpose of your relationship? And keep in mind, Gemini, this reading is valid until the end of February. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and don't hesitate to press that subscription button. So next message here is, or the next angel here is Archangel Raphael. And this angel wants you to know that you are being helped to heal challenges in yourself as well as in others. So whatever relationship or romantic situation in which you are involved, you are there to heal situations here. You are a natural healer, okay? And Raphael is a healer, so he's saying that you're just like he is. All right? And it looks like people like to be around you, Gemini, because you just have these healing properties. And one thing, Gemini, I just want to just point out here. In a lot of cases, because you're so sensitive, and many of you are you're an empath. So usually people come around you that always want to discuss their problems or whatever. And you could be feeling quite well before they came, right? And when they leave, you're all of a sudden you're just starting feeling so negative. Understand, Gemini, that's not your energy. You've already absorbed it from them. And usually when people talk to you, they tell you that you have made me feel better because you've absorbed that toxic energy and you need to find ways to protect yourself against those forces. All right? So let's move on and select another card, ladies and gentlemen, and just look at various blocks in your relationship that might in fact impede success. Okay? We have Mystique. Wow. Okay? So once again, just like the song that I just mentioned, which is what I'm going to use as a title, You Gotta Be. This card is also telling you to keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So, blocks that might impede success are the fact that many of you are vacillating or quite a bit. You're very hesitant to make decisions. Blocks in this relationship if you continue to just quit and give up. The key is to persevere. All right. So let's give you a bit more guidance from the angels. Here we have Rochelle. Okay. So Rochelle, it's saying here is that as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, which many of you should know that that means that you need to trust your intuitive faculties a bit more. Not only will romance abound in your life, prosperity is also coming to you now. So you guys, you can expect a significant improvement in your financial situation too for those of you who have been struggling in that area. All right. So, should you continue on as you are, Gemini, let's see what the probable outcome might be. And I'm going to go on and select two cards for this. We have Celeste. Wow. So, this is a very positive card here. This angel is telling you that if you continue as you are, Gemini, making no changes, a happy move to a new home for many of you may occur. Or, in fact, some of you, your place of employment is in the works. So it's going to be some type of a change or something, an auspicious turn of events that will occur. And Gemini, rest assured that this movement will usher in positive new energy. Isn't that what we've been wanting, right? From all of this stress that we've been going through. All right. Let's look at your next card, Gemini, just to get you another added bonus message to this situation. As a probable outcome, we also have Seraphina. And Seraphina is further echoing the fact that change is amongst you. Okay? She's letting you know that she's the angel of family. So if any of you has been struggling with a familiar type situation, then it's going to improve. The storm is finally clearing. A happy change, as well as for some of you, an addition to your family. So someone may have a child, adopt, or some of you may even discover that you've conceived. But I do see a very, very vast improvement in your romantic situation moving forward. All right. So what I'm going to do, Gemini, I'm going to go on and just take another deck of mine out, and just to give you a few more messages on a few other things that you might consider injecting into your life to transform your spirit or transform your situation. And you can simply do this, ladies and gentlemen, by simply surrendering or simply just learning to just let go of things that are not as significant as you may have thought. So, with that said, I'm going to go on and just use my Oracle deck here in order to give you five more messages, Gemini, to see what additional messages Spirit would like me to share with you. And Gemini, keep in mind if this reading is resonating or you just simply like it, be sure to press that button and give it a big thumbs up, okay? Okay. All right, so Gemini, or Spirit actually, what additional messages um, would you think would be useful for Gemini, particularly during this time span in question? All right, let's see what we have, Gemini. It's time that you surrender to miracles, okay? Throughout your whole reading, this is a very empowering and positive reading, Gemini. In fact, it's another a best reading, okay? A very awesome reading. And this card is simply telling you, Gemini, it's time that you be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are, in fact, going to be real, okay? Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can, in fact, happen because they can. Next message. It's time that you surrender your desire to control people. because certainly being over controlling can sabotage relationships, and it usually does. So, to more effectively achieve the results that many of you want, you might need to back off a bit, regroup, evaluate, as I've indicated from the onset, and give the situation perhaps a bit more breathing room. Next message. It's time that you surrender to play. I feel that many of you Geminis for some time now have been a bit in the doldrums. Okay? And you've been that way only because you've been worrying about others people's mess. It's time that you focus more so on yourself. Take a break from overthinking a goal or just obsessing for many of you. Do something fun, all right? Particularly this month, Gemini. Play is a time of recreation and understand that it certainly is a time of rejuvenation. Next message. Surrender your belief in scarcity. As you see here, the angels have already indicated you that abundance is coming towards you. Understand that the universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. Because in this way, you can remove blocks in your life and really succeed beyond your wildest expectations. And last message with these cards. It's time that you surrender unhealthy relationship. And of course, many of you already know um, the people involved in this situation. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or, in fact, toxic people. You, Gemini, deserve to be treasured by others and to simply be surrounded by positive people. All right. So, in conclusion, today, Gemini, I'd just like to go on and just to give you three closing messages here as an added bonus to see what Spirit has to say in regards to what you might consider um, doing in order to be a bit more loving in situations. And this doesn't have to necessarily just be in your romantic situation, but it can flow in all areas here. So, Spirit, give me three more final messages to share with Gemini, particularly that will be useful during this time period in question here. Three messages. Three messages. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we have. Okay. Always, Gemini, be seeing beauty. This is deep light work, and it requires diligence. The people or the situations that repulse you create a loving thought. We're all from the same source. The agony in your body or in your mind. What's one beautiful aspect of what you're going through? You're slowing down. You're more in touch with your body. You're learning how loved you are. You're noticing, Gemini, how generous the trees are. Exalt the beauty in all. This isn't always straightforward, but it's reliable alchemizing. When you identify the beauty in the ugly, what appeared as undesirable is now transformed into something that belongs. You've realized love. And from here, we create a more beautiful future. Next message, Gemini. Understand resiliency is about adaptability. Resiliency makes space. She invites more options. She changes her mind. He lets go of restrictive ideologies. They pivot. No force, no enduring, no sucking it up, rather adapting. And last message today, Gemini. Divine love is limitless. The call is to keep love flowing in all directions. Okay? I'm hurt and still I love. I feel offended and still I send love. I'm heartbroken, and still I love. We love. Okay? So, Gemini, this is your reading for the month of February. Be sure, once again, if this reading resonates or you just simply like it, don't be hesitant to press that like button and tap that subscription button along with the bell so that you receive all future readings. Thanks so much for your time and um, patience with me with this reading, as well as simply for just viewing. Should you wish to schedule a more personalized reading, you can access my website to schedule your reading there, or you can send an email to the email addresses identified within the description box. Have a blessed day.